to You by Puffin.
The World of Peter Rabbit, Tales for Bedtime by Beatrix Potter, read by Theo Solomon. Stories perfect for bedtime. This Peter Rabbit story collection is full of tales that will help you wind down with Peter and his friends before you drift off to sleep. There are also activities throughout the book that you can do before getting ready for bed. Some of them will need help from a grown-up. They are simple to do and will help make your bedtime a little more fun. Mrs. Rabbit's Patchwork Quilt. "Oh dear, this is going to take forever," Mrs. Rabbit sighed. She placed a bundle of cloth on the table and sat back in her chair looking tired. "What's the matter, Mother?" asked Peter Rabbit. "I'm making a quilt for my bed," she replied, rubbing her eyes. "But it's such fiddly work." Mrs. Rabbit spread her creation out over the table so that Peter could see everything more clearly. Flower print patches had been carefully stitched next to patterns of polka dots and stripes. "Wait a minute!" Peter exclaimed, pointing to some neatly trimmed squares of fabric. "That's from my old jacket, and those are from Flopsy's cape. You've cut them up!" "Your jacket was worn through at the elbows, and this was getting far too small for Flopsy," Mrs. Rabbit laughed, holding up the remains of a tiny cape. "Making a quilt is a good way of giving old clothes a whole new lease of life." Peter smiled and nodded in agreement. "Who knows when it will be finished, though," his mother said, sighing again. "There's still so much to do, and I'm not sure that I have enough material." As Peter watched Mrs. Rabbit fold up the quilt, he had an idea. "I know someone who might be able to help," and he darted out of the burrow. "Yes, yes, I can hear you," Mrs. Tiggywinkle called a short while later as someone hammered on her front door. The kindly old hedgehog chuckled as she opened it to find Peter standing there. "I might have known. Come in, and leave the door open. I do so like these first warm March days." As the little rabbit followed Mrs. Tiggywinkle inside, he noticed a spring in her step. She seemed very refreshed after her long winter sleep. "Now, what can I do for you?" she asked kindly. When Peter had finished telling Mrs. Tiggywinkle what his mother was making, the hedgehog clapped her paws together with joy. "What a lovely idea," she said, laughing. "Let me go and see what I can find." Mrs. Tiggywinkle bustled out of the room, returning with a bundle of fabric pieces. "Will these do?" she asked. "I've been collecting them up over the years for mending my blankets." Peter was delighted. "They'll be just perfect," he said. "Thank you very much." "Try Mr. Jeremy Fisher next," the hedgehog suggested. "He never throws anything away." A short while later, as Peter splashed through a wet meadow by the pond, he spied Mr. Jeremy mending a fishing rod. "Perfect fishing weather," the old frog croaked. "Care to join me?" "I'm afraid I don't have time today, Mr. Jeremy," Peter replied, before explaining the reason for his visit. "Well, you can have this," said the frog, pulling a frayed, spotted handkerchief from his pocket. "It's seen better days, I'm afraid. A bit like me." As Peter was thanking Mr. Jeremy, Jemima Puddle Duck flew overhead and landed gracefully on the opposite side of the pond. "Perhaps she'll have something for me too," the rabbit thought, racing round the water's edge to ask her. "What a lovely idea," Jemima Puddle Duck said with a sigh when Peter told her about his mother's work. "Your mother—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?